Hollow Earth theory. Inner Earth mystery. The idea of a mysterious inner Earth, also known as the Hollow Earth theory, has been around for centuries and continues to capture the imagination of many people today. The theory suggests that the Earth is not a solid sphere, but instead contains a hollow interior with its own atmosphere, oceans, and even civilizations. One of the earliest proponents of the Hollow Earth theory was the English astronomer Edmund Halley, who in the 17th century proposed that the Earth might be composed of several concentric spheres, each with its own magnetic field. Other famous believers in the Hollow Earth theory include American Civil War General John Cleve Symmes Jr., who even proposed an expedition to the North Pole to find the entrance to the inner Earth. Despite the enduring popularity of the Hollow Earth theory, there is no scientific evidence to support its existence. Modern understanding of the Earth's structure and composition indicates that it is a solid sphere with a molten core, not a hollow shell. That being said, the idea of a hidden inner world remains a popular theme in science fiction and fantasy, and continues to capture the imagination of many people. Some have even suggested that the inner Earth could serve as a refuge for humanity in the event of a global catastrophe, although this remains purely speculative. The concept of an inner Earth has also been associated with various myths and legends from different cultures around the world. In Hindu mythology, for example, the interior of the Earth is said to be the home of a powerful demon named Vritra, while in Norse mythology, the underworld is ruled by the goddess Hel. In recent times, the Hollow Earth theory has been popularized by various books, documentaries, and internet forums. Some believers in the theory have claimed that there is evidence of secret entrances to the inner Earth in places such as the North Pole, the South Pole, and the Himalayan mountains. However, none of these claims have been substantiated by any scientific evidence, and most scientists and geologists dismiss the Hollow Earth theory as a fanciful and unsubstantiated idea. There are also many logical inconsistencies in the theory, such as the fact that gravity would be significantly weaker inside a hollow Earth, and the question of where the extra mass required to form a solid outer crust would come from. In conclusion, while the idea of an inner Earth may be intriguing and captivating, there is currently no scientific evidence to support the Hollow Earth theory, and it remains firmly in the realm of fiction and mythology. The concept of a hollow or inner Earth dates back centuries, and has been proposed by many scientists and writers over the years. One of the earliest proponents of the idea was Edmund Halley, the English astronomer who is best known for calculating the orbit of the comet that now bears his name. In 1692, Halley proposed that the Earth was composed of several concentric shells, each with its own atmosphere and magnetic field. He suggested that the innermost shell was about 500 miles in diameter, and was illuminated by a luminous atmosphere. Other proponents of the Hollow Earth theory include the American Civil War General John Cleve Symmes Jr., who in the early 19th century proposed that the Earth was hollow and that there were openings at the poles that led to the inner world. Symmes believed that the interior of the Earth was populated by advanced civilizations and that there were vast underground rivers and lakes. Despite the popularity of the Hollow Earth theory, there is no scientific evidence to support it. In fact, modern understanding of the Earth's structure and composition indicates that it is a solid sphere with a molten core. The Earth's magnetic field is generated by the motion of this molten material, not by multiple concentric shells. One of the most significant problems with the Hollow Earth theory is the question of gravity. According to the laws of physics, if the Earth were hollow, the force of gravity at the surface would be significantly weaker than it is now. This would make it difficult, if not impossible, for life as we know it to exist on the surface of the Earth. Another problem with the theory is the question of where the extra mass required to form a solid outer crust would come from. If the Earth were hollow, there would need to be a significant amount of additional mass to account for the planet's size and gravity. Despite the lack of scientific evidence to support the hollow Earth theory, it has continued to capture the imaginations of many people over the years. In recent times, the theory has been popularized by books, documentaries, and internet forums. Some proponents of the theory have claimed that there is evidence of secret entrances to the inner Earth in places such as the North Pole, the South Pole, and the Himalayan mountains. However, there is no credible evidence to support these claims, and most scientists and geologists dismiss the idea of a hollow Earth as nothing more than a fanciful and unsubstantiated theory. While the idea of an inner Earth may be intriguing, there is currently no scientific basis to support it. Hollow Earth entrance. There is no credible scientific evidence to suggest that there is an entrance to a hollow Earth. The idea of a hollow Earth has been a popular concept in mythology and fiction for centuries, but it has been thoroughly debunked by modern science. The Earth is a solid sphere with a layered structure, consisting of a solid inner core, a liquid outer core, a mantle, and a thin crust on the surface. This structure has been well established through a variety of scientific techniques, including seismic studies, gravity measurements, and geological observations. Claims of a hollow Earth entrance or underground civilization are typically based on conspiracy theories or pseudoscientific claims with no evidence to support them. It is important to rely on credible sources of information and scientific evidence when considering any claims about the structure or nature of the Earth. The Arda theory is a controversial concept that suggests the existence of a subterranean world beneath the surface of the Earth, inhabited by advanced civilizations. According to this theory, this underground world is called Arda or Agrha, and it is said to be populated by a race of highly intelligent beings who have lived there for thousands of years. Proponents of the Arda theory claim that these underground societies possess advanced technology and have achieved a level of spiritual enlightenment far beyond anything on the surface of the Earth. Some believe that these subterranean civilizations are in contact with extraterrestrial beings and are working together to help humanity evolve and advance. The origins of the Arda theory are unclear, but it is believed to have originated from ancient Eastern spiritual traditions and esoteric beliefs. Some proponents of the theory claim that it was first introduced to the Western world by the French occultist Alexandre Saint-Yves d'Alvidre in the late 19th century. However, there is no scientific evidence to support the existence of a subterranean world inhabited by advanced civilizations, and the Arda theory is generally considered to be a pseudoscientific or mythological concept. It is often associated with other fringe beliefs such as hollow Earth theory and UFO conspiracy theories. In conclusion, the Arda theory is a controversial and largely unsupported concept that suggests the existence of a subterranean world inhabited by advanced civilizations. While it may be of interest to some individuals as a belief system or mythological construct, it is not considered to have any basis in scientific fact.